Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. Proverbs 22:6. Start children off on the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it. Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Proverbs 31:10. A wife of noble character, who can find? She is worth far more than rubies. Proverbs 14:12. There is a way that appears to be right, but in the end it leads to death. Proverbs 4:23. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Proverbs 35. Every word of God is flawless. He is a shield to those who take refuge in him. Proverbs 27:17. An iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Proverbs 29:18. For there is no revelation, people cast off restraint, but blessed are those who heed wisdom's instruction. Proverbs 23:7. For he is the kind of person who is always thinking about the cost. Eat and drink, he says to you, but his heart is not with you. Proverbs 1:3. For receiving instruction in prudent behavior, doing what is right and just and fair. Proverbs 9:10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Proverbs 17:22. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bone. Proverbs 6:16. There are 6 things the Lord hates, 7 that are distasteful to him. Proverbs 1:4. For give prudence to those who are simple, knowledge and discretion to the young. Proverbs 28:13. Those who conceal their sins do not prosper, but those who confess and renounce them find mercy. Proverbs 16:3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plan. Proverbs 16:9. In their hearts human beings plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. Proverbs 16:18. Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. Proverbs 15:1. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Proverbs 13:24. Those who spare the rod hate their children, but those who love them are careful to discipline them. Proverbs 17:7. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversary. Proverbs 3:9. Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the first fruits of your crops. Proverbs 16:17. The highway of the upright avoids evil. Those who guard their ways preserve their lives. Proverbs 1:6. For understanding, proverbs and parables, the sayings and riddles of the wise. Proverbs 4:7. The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom, Though it costs all you have, get understanding. Proverbs 4:5. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget my words or turn away from them. Proverbs 3:1. My son, do not forget my teaching, but keep my commandments in your heart. Proverbs 31:30. Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Proverbs 8:9. To the discerning, all of them are right. They are upright to those who have found knowledge. Proverbs 13:24. Those who spare the rod hate their children, but those who love them are careful to discipline them. Proverbs 17:17. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity. Proverbs 3:9. Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the first fruits of all your crops. Proverbs 16:17. The highway of the upright avoids evil. Those who guard their ways preserve their lives. Proverbs 1:6. For understanding, proverbs and parables, the sayings and riddles of the wise. Proverbs 4:7. The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom, though it costs all you have, get understanding. Proverbs 4:5. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget my words or turn away from them. Proverbs 3:1. My son, do not forget my teaching, but keep my commands in your heart. Proverbs 31:30. Charm is deceptive, and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Proverbs 8:9. To the discerning of all them are right. They are upright to those who have found knowledge. Proverbs 3:6. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Proverbs 2:1. My son, if you accept my words and store up my commands within you. Proverbs 8:22. The Lord brought me forth as the first of his works, before his deeds of old. Proverbs 18:21. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Proverbs 6:6. Go to the ant, you sluggard, consider its ways and be wise. Proverbs 2:3. Indeed, if you call out for insight and cry aloud for understanding. Proverbs 18:24. One who has unreliable friends soon comes to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. Proverbs 20:1. Wine is a mocker, and beer is brawler. Whoever is led astray by them is wise. Proverbs 1:8. Listen, my son, to your father's instruction, and do not forsake your mother's teaching. Proverbs 1:11. If they say, "Come along with us, let's lie in wait for innocent blood. Let's ambush some harmless soul." Proverbs 11:12. Those who have no sense deride their neighbors, but those who have understanding hold their tongue. Proverbs 19:21. Many are the plans in a human heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. Proverbs 21:1. In the Lord's hand, the king's heart is a stream of water, and he channels towards all who pleases him. Proverbs 18:22. He who finds a wife finds what is good, and receives favor from the Lord. Proverbs 6:7. It has no commander, no overseer, or ruler. Proverbs 3:13. Blessed are those who find wisdom, those who gain understanding. Proverbs 22:7. The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender. Proverbs 1:12. Let's swallow them alive, like the grave, and whole like those who go down to the pit. Proverbs 15:16. Better a little with the fear of the Lord than great wealth with turmoil. Proverbs 22:1. A good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold. Proverbs 14:34. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin condemns any people. Proverbs 13:20. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. Proverbs 4:20. My son, pay attention to what I say. Turn your ear to my words. Proverbs 12:1. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but whoever hates correction is stupid. Proverbs 31:8. Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. Proverbs 10:11. The mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. Proverbs 22:23. For the Lord will take up their case and will exact life for life.